Hello, I'm Dr. Jeanette Raymond, psychologist, psychotherapist, and relationship expert, here with part 5 of my series on couples communication issues. And today I'm going to share my experiences with that couple that we talk about, Rachel and Byron, who had difficulties in getting back into some kind of, normal contact with each other after they had words or disagreement or a disappointment. So one of them would be silent and they would not want to be the first one to make the move. So imagine now if Rachel and Byron are having this after effect of the conversation. Rachel was upset that Byron didn't seem to take any notice of her when she said that they were supposed to be getting ready to do their taxes and he hadn't got his stuff together and she had got hers and she was kind of like waiting for him, so she was really annoyed. He wasn't responding, he didn't feel the same urgency, and he was just blowing her off. So she decided to go in a huff. And no matter how much she wanted to be in contact with him and get back to normal and get everything ready for their taxes and be a couple again, she kind of stood on her high horse and said, I'm not going to be the first one to reach out. If he doesn't want to do it, it means he doesn't care, so why should I care? I'm not going to be bothered. He's the one that needs to come to me. I'm not the one that needs to apologize, and so on and so forth. So that's what was going on for her. So in that place of what I call pretending to be strong, because you don't really want to not be in contact, she's pretending. It's a false image. It's bravado. It's a way of protecting herself against the hurt that he wasn't responding and he didn't seem to care. So she feels strong and upright, and I'm the righteous one, I'm doing the right thing, why should I have to go crawling back to him? In that place, she is choosing this false sense of strength and righteousness in favor of her need to be in contact, to feel that they're a team, to feel that they are jointly going to take care of the things that they need to do as a couple. And also that there is still a connection between them. They still have the ability to take care of each other, to soothe each other, to love each other, to excite each other, to thrill each other, and so on. That's all lost because she's on her high horse saying that no way is she going to make a move towards him. So how long do you think she's going to stay there? Well, she's going to stay there as long as her strength and righteousness feels better to her than the loss of connection. So let's move on to Byron's side now and see what's happening for him. So Rachel's telling him that, once again, she doesn't like the way he approaches her. He doesn't read her properly. He doesn't speak to her in a way that's inviting. Remember all those previous videos I told you about those things? He feels that she's just treating him like a naughty boy again, and he's not going to go for it. It doesn't feel like he's an equal. It doesn't feel like she's wanting him to be a member of the team. She's just castigating him because he doesn't do things the way she does. So he might also go into a huff and say, well, I don't care about what she wants. I'm going to do what I want. I want to be treated in a different way. I want to be spoken of in a different way, and I'm not going to bow down to her wishes. So now he's also in a place of false strength and, puffing himself up. I'm not going to be the first one to talk because that'll mean that I'm acknowledging I did something bad and then I have to go and apologize and feel like a naughty boy again. I'm not going to do that. If she doesn't want to be okay with me, tough luck. If she doesn't want to feel close with me and she wants to use this as a wedge against us, that's her choice. If she wants me, I'm here. She's going to have to come get me. So Rachel is saying, he's going to have to come in towards me because I'm in the right, so I'm not going to go to him and apologize because I have nothing to apologize for. Byron's feeling like he's been treated badly, her approach is wrong, she doesn't make him feel like he's a real partner, so he's also feeling righteous and he's in the right, so why should he go and apologize? He hasn't done anything wrong. So what do you think's going to happen? They're going to be stressed to the maximum you can imagine. Their muscles are going to be tight, their hormones are going to be screaming out with stress and stress and stress. They're going to make errors, their judgment is going to be clouded, they're not going to be able to concentrate properly on anything because there's nothing that's soothing them and making them feel okay again. They're feeling insecure because they don't know what's going to happen. The whole relationship is unstabilized because is this going to be the straw that breaks the camel's neck? Are we going to go through the cycle again and have one person capitulating and the other one feeling vindicated? Is that what's going to happen? Nobody knows. So uncertainty is the mother of stress. So they're stressed and they're stressed and they're stressed. They can't take it. And when they get into bed, they don't want to be with each other. They make these sort of physical boundaries and everything is more hyper in terms of, you know, this is my space and that's your space. They avoid eye contact. You can hear them taking big sighs, but they won't say anything. So both of them are equally culpable for creating a possible tumult in the relationship that could be very serious, because this is a pattern. It just doesn't happen once. And this is one of the biggest communication issues I see in my therapy office day in and day out. And here's what I tell people like Rachel and Byron. So first of all, I would ask Rachel, what do you care most about? Do you care about having a partnership with Byron that feels good? Do you want to have someone to come home to and feel that he cares about you? Do you want to have someone you can share your troubles with? Do you want to have someone who can put his arm around you and hold you and kiss you and make you feel valuable and good? Or do you want to feel that you're in the right no matter what, and you're going to stay there and be rigid and not give in, and you have nothing else? That's all you have. You can be up on your pedestal, but you can be there alone. And then I tell Byron something similar. Do you want to feel scolded for the rest of your life? Do you want to feel like a naughty boy and get angry and upset because your partner Rachel is not treating you in a way that you feel you deserve? Is that what you want? Do you want that more than anything else? Or do you want to feel that you're loved as an equal? That she wants to put her arm around you, that she wants to snuggle with you, that she wants to play with you, that she wants to enjoy your company, that she wants to cook with you and go out to dinner with you and go see movies with you and enjoy taking the dog for a walk and so on. What do you want? Both of them put their heads down in shame because they realized that what they were doing was choosing their separateness and sticking to it, which meant there's no place for them as a couple. There's no togetherness. And what I help them to see is that choosing the togetherness, does not mean that they have to give up their separateness or that their grievances are not valid and deserve some airing, some consideration, some conversation. That it's not weak to go and be addressing your partner, making the first move. It's not weak. What its significance is saying, I care about our relationship. It matters to me. Whatever differences we have, we can talk about them like two grown-ups. We can try to make room for each other and see each other's point of view. We can read each other's body language. We can speak more directly. We don't have to act out and be little kids, going like this and saying, no, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it, you go first, all the rest of it. So, those are little games that don't get us anywhere if you really care about the relationship. And if you do, it's a source of strength because you are choosing to make connection. and your partner will respond. Either one. It doesn't really matter who goes first, because both of you are saying that the relationship matters. It's significant because it's important to you who you are, your identity, your sense of self, your sense of having someone in the world, of not being alone, of knowing that there's somebody you can count on day in and day out to be there with you, so that you don't have to go through the trials and tribulations of life, scared, lonely, alone, and panicked. The stress of being alone makes you panic. But if you try to be together again by saying, let's talk about our differences, let's iron out the problems, what is really bothering you? Why can't you tell me in words instead of pretending that you don't care about the fact that we are not talking anymore? So help your partner, read your partner, reach out to them and make it about a relationship, not about whether you are weak or strong, because that's irrelevant. When you're together, you're both strong. When you're separate, you're both weak because you can't do the same thing. So take a tip from my years and years of experience working with couples. Don't go on your high horse and say, I'm not going to be the first one because I'm weak. That makes you weak because you're alone. Take the strong part. Connect. Invite. Share. Bring your partner in. Be direct. Read their body language. Talk directly. Don't act out. And then you'll have a good, solid basis for future communication. You're opening up channels rather than creating obstacles. And when you do that, you're going to have a satisfying, comfortable, affectionate, secure connection. Something everybody wants. So I wish you well. Please let me know when you get a moment how you felt about this video, what bells it rang for you, what memories it may have brought up, and any questions you may have. Be glad to help you. But bye for now.